So on this week's episode of the True Home Confessions podcast, the title was, I'm a minimalist, but my mom won't stop buying me stuff. Now, when you're involved in designing spaces for people, sometimes the conversations can get pretty deep and personal. We're literally creating a space around your lifestyle, how you bathe, how you eat, how you sleep, etc. This caller, for example, complained that she has a carefully curated closet of clothes. Say that 5 times fast. She doesn't have a lot of need for high-end, fancy formal wear, and yet her mother continuously is buying her expensive, high-end outfits that just aren't her style, and she just doesn't have the room to store them because she lives in a tiny apartment. Now, the conversation in this episode covers a wide variety of possible explanations and solutions, ranging from the mother being straight up overbearing and controlling, to perhaps this is the mother's way of reaching out and the mother is just going through a kind of empty nest syndrome, to perhaps it's a generational divide. The mother sees a need, so to speak, for this young lady because she doesn't have any, quote, nice clothes. But the last one reminds me of the time, I think it was for my wife's birthday, when we first got together. I noticed that my wife didn't own an ironing board. So as a present, I bought her one. It was a nice one. It was a rainbow colored and compact and everything. And I solved a problem that she didn't really have. Hey, I was like 19 or 20. Give me a break. But yeah, she still brings it up from time to time, 25 years later. They even discuss strategies for healthy boundary setting in this episode, but I wonder if they didn't miss one potential cause for this behavior that I've noticed over the last 20 years of helping people design their space. They came close when they brought up the generational divide, but there also could be a socioeconomic divide. If the mother grew up in poverty without access to nice clothes, and as an adult with money, perhaps the mother sort of overcompensated in the other way by having too much stuff. As an adult now, that mother is seeing her daughter live a minimalist lifestyle, which she then interprets her as needing things. Depending on how old the daughter is and how old her mother is, it's possible that the mother was raised by a grandmother that had lived through the Great Depression, and that particular generation is very much frugal. Waste not, want not. A penny saved is a penny earned. They tend to wash out Ziploc bags and reuse them instead of throwing them in the trash, or washing plasticware instead of throwing it away. My own mother did that, and she was born in 1950, but that's the way she was raised. I even feel a twinge of guilt from time to time when I open more than one box of cereal. In our house growing up, that was the rule. We could have one sugary cereal and one non-sugary cereal open at one time, and we could not open the next box, whatever it was, until the previous box was finished. So I don't care if you don't like Cheerios, you're not opening the Chex until the Cheerios are gone. The same thing with Lucky Charms and Frosted Flakes. So yeah, I'm 46 and I still feel those twinges of guilt when I open 2 or more boxes of the same kind of cereal. So obviously the daughter has a right to live her life how she sees fit, but what do you think? If you like what I do, the best way to support is interact with this video. Maybe check out the merch store if you're into that kind of thing. And of course, if you want me to consult on your project, click the link, schedule an appointment. And don't forget to check out the True Home Confessions podcast.